My name is Kayla Hracho. I'm from Reading, PA, and I now live in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and I am an amateur boxer in training. I was always an athlete growing up, pretty much a normal kid, had a normal kind of lifestyle. I started boxing at the age of 22, and the reason I first stepped into the ring, after I graduated college, I moved out to New Hampshire alone for a job, and I ended up getting fired 2 months later. So that day I moved back to Pennsylvania, and I was kind of lost. I was 22, I was broke, living back at home, and I was bouncing from gym to gym, looking for a gym to join, getting my free day passes because I was broke. And the last gym I went into was a boxing gym. And since that day I kind of fell in love with it and stuck with it ever since. Early experiences in the ring, it was a very tough adjustment for me. Like I said, I always played sports, but boxing is a whole different world. It's a whole different lifestyle. I really liked the discipline aspect of it, but I wasn't necessarily a disciplined person. I was still doing things I shouldn't have been doing. And when I started boxing, I realized that, if I'm gonna do this, I really gotta do it. I gotta commit myself to it. And it took me a while to kind of get that courage to do it. My early experiences in the ring weren't very fun. I got beat up a lot. I actually got my ass beat for months and months until I found my new trainer, who I train with now. But it was a long road. I used to cry after every time I would spar. I would get really discouraged. I didn't really have confidence. But I always told myself that I would never quit, and I didn't. So I experienced a lot of challenges in and out of the ring since I started boxing. Like I said, it's a whole different world, and with anything, people talk bad about you, people make up things, and it's not always easy to kind of remember why you started and remember who you are, but you just have to surround yourself with the right people, people who believe in you, people that you trust, people that you think will take you to the places you want to go. And honestly, it was a really rough path, but I wouldn't change anything because it brought me to where I am now, and I feel like I'm in a really good place.
Right.
I would say my brutal truth is that I train my mind just as hard as I train my body, and I train my body pretty damn hard. In this sport, if you don't have the mental strength, then like you said, you lose before you even step into the ring. The winning is done outside of the ring. It's done in preparation. It's done in sacrifice and the discipline. And if you do all that, then you're a winner, regardless of whether your hand is raised or not.